Okay, I had to do a second video. I'm going to focus on driving. I hope it can stay focused on the road. Just kind of take you for a nice easy drive here. Show you that this is a nice daily driver all around. As you can see, it's got 169,000 miles on it. So, you know, it's had some miles, but despite that, you can hear when I'm going to go driving, you're going to hear how quiet this can be. That little thing on the dash, the little exclamation mark, just means I've turned off traction control, just because I'm going to want to put my foot down on it a couple times here, show you kind of some of the fun acceleration, as well as a couple times of just accelerating like a normal human being. Traveling about 35 miles an hour right now. The dash has already started to light up with the automatic lights that come on. You can see the mountains in the background. It's a really pretty city that we have here. We're going to go down by the golf course. Then I'll pause this and I'll go find the highway and the interstate. No slippage in the drivetrain, no rattling from any of the suspension. You know, just as far as the powertrain goes on this vehicle, it's just really in phenomenal shape. When I took it for my first test drive and I saw the codes that were on it, you know, it said transmission and traction control and all kinds of things. And it turned out someone had done a little work on it and didn't clear the codes. So the kid thought there was lots of stuff wrong with it, but driving it, it was just too strong in all the right ways. I've owned a lot of cars, and I realized that something wasn't right with that. So I rolled the dice on it, got it to my mechanic who specialized in these cars. We cleared all the codes on it, and boom, all we had was a signal acquisition module in the rear, which is basically the rear fuse panel that needed to be replaced. It had a corrosion problem with the factory ones. So I've replaced that, and that again is why it had the faults in the SRS. I just got to get back to my mechanic and clear it. But we're in the middle of winter here in the mountains, and I just wanted a sunny day, a clear, good, warm day to take this car out and film it and show it. So those faults in the SRS is going to be gone and taken care of. I think I'm going to be able to put her up to speed here in a second. I got a faster road I'm going to turn on to. Again, that little light is just because, again, I took off the traction control because, again, this just is so much power that I can spin those wheels without brake assist if you're not careful on the pedal. These models, the C203, have a 31 or 32 inch tire normally. The AMG has a 34 inch tires, so they are wider to give the cornering and the grip a lot. Even with the slippage I was talking about, it's not a lot, it's just a little slip. This tire's grabbed very, very well, and this car can disappear into the distance without a problem. And braking, as you can see, brakes are in great shape. It also has a transmission assist braking features on it, so it's gonna downshift for you to help you hit those corners, those quick stops. It is good for safety, but it is also good for performance to be able to brake into those corners with control and accelerate out of them, and you're not going to confuse the transmission because it's part of the slowing, stopping, and acceleration process. So again, as a performance vehicle, lots lots and lots and lots and lots of fun. We might be going down the interstate here when it gets dark. I'm going to pause it because I've got a little bit of city driving to do, and I think if you haven't gotten a feel by now for how this handles to the city, you're not going to. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to get up on the interstate and show you that up at 75, 80 miles an hour. Still very, very smooth ride. So just the stereo, which you know it works.
We have the most chances for you to win instant money in Southern Colorado.
Okay, back in a minute with the highway. Oh yeah.
Just make sure you stay with us. Coming up right after J. Cole.
Volume controls. Okay, so here in Colorado we have some higher speeds on the interstate. Right now I'm doing about 65, as you can see, just really smooth sailing. Gotta quit putting my elbow on the armrest, it makes the camera shake. So, this is going on about 6 minutes in the video, but again, I'm hoping this erases some people's questions, save me a lot of email time, and gives you a little bit better idea of what this car can do, especially if you're buying this from out of state. These guys will get out of our way and allow us to put this up to speed here. There we go. Hit a lot of traffic here, so I'm going to exit. You saw it at 80. I'm cruising along at 75. Still smooth, no shaking, no noise. The acceleration on it, as you saw, is very, very solid. Get yourself out of trouble easily, and you guys email me with any questions, and